Hello there, gang, and welcome to Pain Train, Choo Choo Chuff Chuff. Join me, Conductor DeVere, as we find out, as we all aboard the Pain Train. Option-wise, well, you've got a few options outside in the Unity launcher. This is a Unity game, not a big surprise perhaps. As well as any control bindings have to be done out there. In game you get very little. Free night settings, play or quit. So no save or load. It's a one sitting only game. So let's dive on with normal. We'll see for why shortly. It's dull enough at normal. I can't imagine trying to play this and anything else. And the other thing is the load times. Considering how little content there is here, how it takes this long to load is anybody's guess. Is that it? Are we in? Have we crashed? There's no feedback or anything when you press the buttons, you'll notice. So at the top there's your health bar. There's that little green thing, I've no idea what it is. And bonus missions. Hit 100 headshots. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure why. Well, maybe it does maybe it automatically saves your position, I don't know. I already have all the weapons unlocked. Oh well, I'm not sure why that is. Maybe we are at a later level then. Oh come on, you better jump that, just for the strafe jumps alone. This is it in the whole game. We've pretty much seen everything so far. Not sure why it's still giving me the bonus missions then if I... So, kill zombies, destroy the spawners. As you can see, the spawners spawn more zombies. Not particularly rocket science here, of course. Not in the slightest. I'm not actually particularly aiming here, by the way. I'm just kind of holding down Shift, the sprint and fire button in their general direction. The spawners only do a set number of large numbers of spawns, then they slow down. So I think the idea is you're supposed to kind of thin out the herd a bit. To just sprint all the way through that lot. Because the health system, as far as I can tell, it's as long as you're close to them when you kill them, it refills your health meter. So 4 guns, that's what you get. Yeah, this must be a later level, because there's the reinforcement waves. They don't come on the earlier levels. Oh well, it does seem to save your progress or wherever you got to when you leave the game. I'll give it bonus points for that then. And when we destroy this spawner, there's the boss. Now you have to destroy his shield generators, which are exactly the same as the spawners. Oops, I got caught on something. Out the way. And then you can kill him. He's invulnerable at the moment. Is that him down? Yeah, I think that is. Obviously, as you can imagine, as you get later on in the game, he gets a few more shield generators and you get more spawners to destroy. Where is he? Oh, he's there, you know, that mess. Oh, don't hide behind there, you big girl. Come on out. Yeah, you can sprint backwards. Of course you can. Why wouldn't you? Oh yes, it did save my progress. And here we go again. Yep, same map. Same enemies. So your 4 guns are your pistol. You do have an ADS, but you have to hold the right click. You can't just click it on and off. Then you have your shotgun that you've already been introduced to, the beautiful thing that it is. And by far and away, statistically, the best gun in this game. Absolutely so superior to anything else. Simply because it's got the fastest reload and the most damage. Destroys the spawners super quick. See, I can blow them away from that distance. There's so very little reason to use any of the others. So there's your SMG. Yeah, it's got a long reload, so that's not much use. And then you get the light MG, the LMG, which doesn't have that much extra bullets in it and still a long reload. So shotgun all the way. I mean, I suppose I should be happy for that, if anything. I mean, I remember in the days when... Oh, did I not get the spawners down? Did I not get the spawners down there? Out the way. Oh, no, I didn't, that's fine. The best trick is to go and try and get these ones first as fast as you can. Yeah, in the old classic FPSs, of course, the shotgun was the absolute king. These shotguns, shelled siren, it's always the absolute best of all guns. And then modern FPSs make them kind of naff. Whereas, yeah, this at least does act like a shotgun. Just by virtue of that reload and stopping power, it's so superior to any other guns in here. There's a few other little unlocks you get as you go along. There's some speed and there's some... Let's throw that down here. I mean, if this game did have any sort of saving grace, I suppose at least it's the fact you get a fairly decent amount of zombies on screen. And it doesn't seem to have much in the way of performance drops when they're on there. I mean, I'll give it credit for that. But that is its main saving grace. You get this one repetitive tune over and over again. The guns have absolutely no weight when you're firing them. The health system is somewhat laughable. Just let them get a bit close and recharge your health if you need it. As you see, you'll end up having to rush through massive mobs of them anyway. That's why I suggested playing it on the difficulty levels that are higher, which I'm going to guess means they just do more damage. It's probably going to be a tedious experience. I mean, this is... I mean, don't get me wrong, this is not what you'd call fun. Not by any stretch of imagination. But as I mentioned with the spawners, you can sort of whittle them down until the spawner only starts dropping in little small amounts. Look at that. Woohoo, cooey, here I am. Ooh. That guy there. He's keen. Come on, see, they're just blocking the... They're just doing more, they're blocking the shots than the one I actually want to kill. There he is. Look at that one. Party, party, party! Yeah, the party's here, chum. Here at the Unity store. Where's the... There he is. Half the time he gets jammed up on the zombies, he spawns in. Just, I believe it's what's called time padding. Don't hide behind there, me big girl. Come, step forward. Let me punch your ticket. So you've pretty much seen everything there is to see here, gang. I'm not sure why those little mission things are still going. Because I seem to have everything that's needed. And if I think that means I've got them. Not that you can feel the difference anyway. I mean, you really can't. Oh, look. So I took the mouse cursor out here. You need to click it to get it back in game again. I'll leave that one. That's quite a strategically good place to have it. I mean, it gets all pretty predictable. Of course, they'll be harder to destroy later on. There's very little aiming. It is really just holding down shift to sprint. And then holding the left mouse button to fire. I'm not even... Really, I'm not particularly aiming particularly. I'm just kind of firing in their rough general direction. There's no ammunition constraints. I mean, that's I suppose I could play the game properly and whittle them down and all that kind of thing. Dear God, that'd be even more tedious than this. And that spawn wave always comes in over this corner. Oh dear. Same tedious enemies the whole way through. Alright, I think we've only got that one there left, haven't we? Let's thin this herd out with a bit of old school circle strafing. That didn't quite work the way I was hoping for it to, but... Oh, that's a very keen laugh, isn't it? Somebody's very eager. What's that? Ah, let's try that. I wasn't paying attention there. And over and over and over. It is literally 12 maps of this. When I made level 8, it was on my very first play without even trying. I'm not even sure how I died. I was plenty of health and then suddenly it just and ripped me dead, and the zombies weren't that close to me. So whether that was a bug or a new enemy I just didn't see, I couldn't tell you. What have we got? Oh, we got the generator. I didn't realise. Where's he gone now? He's in all that mess somewhere. I could sort of see some electric bolts somewhere in all that. In that little mosh pit of the undead. That's it, that's it. Come to me, come to me. You and me, son, let's go. That's just how statistically superior the shotgun is. There we go, game done. All because it one reload, and that's all your shells reloaded. No mucking around with mags or anything like that. Just click clonk, and you're off again. Literally off again. So zip down here. Rinse, repeat. There really doesn't need to be a sprint, it should just be permanently on. Of course, having that blood spray, even when you're only lightly injured, doesn't help when you're trying to see what the hell it is you're actually doing. And you will have noticed, if you're quite observational, you're not actually on a train. You're just running around a platform. The same platform all the way through. Yeah. Unity quality at its finest. This Marvel's a health mechanic. You might also notice there's a little green bar below it that goes down as you kill things, but I'm not sure what exactly it is it's trying to tell me. If it's actually trying to tell me anything. I mean, I'm just literally sprinting and holding down the key, not remotely looking. No need to. But that is fair, in fairness to the game, that is an impressive amount of AI zombies to have on screen. It doesn't seem to affect the performance, although it's not exactly what you'd call frostbite levels of beauty, so it probably shouldn't. That's in, it's over there. Yeah. Well, you get more generators to destroy if that makes it more challenging. I don't think it does. And then eventually our matey boy here will get more shield generators to protect him. Just this absolute repetitiveness of this is just incredible. Oh, I think we're probably going to conclude our dealings here, gang. Right, is that it? Good, now he's somewhere in there. He's in. Is that him? There he. Oh, there's one left. I was wondering about that. Why that electricity was there. I certainly don't feel particularly challenged, and I certainly don't feel particularly invested in this. Not at all. I'll get out of the way. They're actually slowing down the game. I want to kill him. I'm not interested in these monkeys. But come on, out. Fight me, man to man. Come on. I don't know what's hit me there, but not it particularly matters. Oh, so I think we'll probably conclude our dealings at that, gang. You've seen everything the game has to offer. 12 repetitive levels of exactly the same thing over and over. What happens after you complete it? I have no idea, and I'm not going to find out. The only pain train this is bringing is the one on my hand from having to constantly hold the shift button down sprinting. So, incredibly average, really sums it up. Absolutely generic. Generic rewards, generic weapons, generic enemies, generic gunplay, generic soundtrack, generic graphics. I mean, they're nice looking, but I'm going to guess that's an asset. It's an asset bought from somewhere looking at it. In fact, you've got this sort of fairly high detailed background prop, but then the cartoon zombies on the top of it. So yes, that was the pain train. I think this is our stop, gang. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it entertaining or useful in some way. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to let me know you're alive. And I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.